Hello boys and girls, welcome back to another English language lesson for grade 7. I'm your teacher, Sir Jared McFoy. And today we want to look at homographs. What do we want to look at? Homographs. Have you ever heard that word before? Now if you haven't, you're going to learn about it. And if you have, this lesson is going to be some good reinforcement for you. Let's dive in. What are homographs? Homographs are words that are spelled the same but have different meanings and sometimes have different pronunciations. Ooh, that's a lot. Let's go it again. And we're going to dissect that. Homographs are words that are spelled the same. So they have the same spelling but have different meanings. All right, so they're spelled the same, different meanings. And then we have another part. And sometimes have different what? Pronunciations. That's a lot to take in, but don't worry, as you get through this lesson, you understand it. Now we hope the wind would not blow our stand down. We hoped that the wind would not blow our stand down. Maurice wanted to wind up our awning. Maurice wanted to wind up our awning. What do you notice there? We have wind and then we have wind. You notice that? They're spelled the same. In this case, they have different pronunciations and their meanings differ. Now we have an example there of a homograph. Let's continue. Now in the first sentence, wind names the movement of air. In the second sentence, wind is a verb that means to roll up. You can tell the correct meaning of a homograph from its context. So context is very much important when we're dealing with homographs. Let's continue. Activity time. Y'all know I love a good activity because I believe it helps with reinforcement and it shows us how much of the concept we really understand. Now write the meaning of each underlined word. John may join us or he may not. John may join us or he may not. How is this word may used? What is the meaning of it? What is your answer? Might. So in this case, it's telling us, John might join. He might. It's not sure. It's not definite. We are going to have the party in May. We are going to have the party in May. Now, how is the word may used here? What is the meaning? Now it talks about May as in the month. Very good. Next sentence. If you will wait a minute, I will be right with you. Now how's the homograph minute used here? To talk about a moment. If you can wait a moment, just give me a moment. Next sentence. We needed a microscope to see the minute insect. We needed a microscope to see the minute insect. What is your answer? How is minute used there? to talk about something that is very small. And what do I want you to notice? In one instance, in one context, the word is pronounced minute. But in another context, it's pronounced minute. So you see how the concepts come in handy? All right, let's continue, boys and girls. We got a fine for parking by the hydrant. We got a fine for parking by the hydrant. How is the word fine used there? What is the meaning of that word? It talks about money paid as punishment. Especially like if people get fined by the court, they have to pay what? Money as a form of punishment. And in the next sentence, Kim says she feels fine after the accident. Kim says she feels fine after the accident. What is the meaning of the word fine in this context? Okay, so Kim is saying, I feel okay, I am well. I have a cast on my left foot. I have a cast on my left foot. What is the meaning of the word foot in this context? Part of the body. So we have foot as part of the body. Next sentence. That snail only moved 1 foot today. That snail only moved 1 foot today. What is the meaning of the word foot in this context? A unit of measurement. It is used to show up. A unit of measurement. Very good. I emptied the contents of my purse. I emptied the contents of my purse. How is the word contents used there? To mean what? What is inside? So contents is referring to the things inside of this purse that was emptied out. All right. It contents Joey to be left alone. It contents Joey to be left alone. How is this word used in this context here? Contents meaning what? Pleases. It pleases Joey to be left alone. He's okay with being left alone. Very good. Let's move on to another activity, boys and girls. Now choose the correct meaning for the homograph in each sentence. What will you be doing? You're going to choose the correct meaning for the homograph in each sentence. Let's dive in. My mother put a can of tuna in my lunch pack. My mother put a can of tuna in my lunch pack. A. Preserve in a sealed container. B. Have permission. So how is the word can used in the context of this sentence? A or B? What is your answer? A. So she's talking about that can, that physical can, where we have what? Something that is preserved in a sealed container, where you'll need a can opener to open it. Number 2, I put all of my change in a jar on my dresser. I put all of my change in a jar on my dresser. Options: A. To transform or convert, and B. Coins. How is the homograph chain used in the context of this sentence? B, change as in coins. You know, sometimes what we like to say, I have a little fine change in my pocket there. All right, let's continue. Number 3, I don't think that Kenny and Laura are a very good match. I don't think that Kenny and Laura are a very good match. So we have the homograph match. Let's look at the options. A, go together. And B, a slender piece of wood to start a fire. What is your answer? A, go together. So in this context, the homograph match is referring to go together. So I think, they're a very good match. I think they go together very well. All right. And finally, number 4. I hope that tomorrow is clear so we don't have to cancel the picnic. I hope that tomorrow is clear so we don't have to cancel the picnic. So we're looking at the homograph clear. The options are A, cloudless, and B, easily understood. What is your answer? A, cloudless. So he's hoping that, tomorrow the sky is cloudless, it's clear, so they can have picnic, because obviously you cannot have a picnic in the rain. Now I want to thank you for participating in class today, boys and girls. I hope you had a great time learning about homographs, and don't you forget it, because oftentimes persons can mix homographs up with homophones and homonyms, but you know the difference. Words that are spelled the same, sometimes they have different pronunciations, but their meanings are always different. Very good. Until we meet again, I'm Sir Jared, and I'm out.